super excited to be with you today. I am Texas Wig Fairy for those of you that are new to join us today at René Paris, home of some fabulous wigs. So last week, if you were with us, you heard me talk about several of our wig collections. Today, I am super excited to be sharing with you brand new styles, brand new crowns. Get ready to jot some things down because like I said, I have 4 different styles. And if you want to see the one that is like it's the most requested color and one of the most requested styles in everywhere that I've worked in the past couple weeks, then you have to stay tuned because it's the 4th one. So I want to show you styles from the Orchid Collection. And what really makes me excited about the Orchid Collection is that it is very fashionable, very affordable. They have your synthetic, they have your heat-friendly synthetic. Some people call it heat-friendly, I'm gonna just call it heat-friendly because it's a high heat synthetic. And then we do have a couple human hairstyles. So it's like a collaboration of all our favorite styles, but I just can't say enough about it. So the first piece I'm going to describe to you, and before I do that, let me just remind you, make sure you follow us at René Paris and at Texas Wig Fairy on Instagram. We do have a fabulous YouTube channel at René Paris, so make sure you subscribe to that particular. I can't tell you how much valuable information is there. We have so many beautiful tutorials from all our artists, and let me just tell you, there's questions that come up every week when I'm working with people. There's so many things that come up every week, and I totally understand that. I can't tell you how many people I've worked with, how many people I work with in just 1 week, and these are all new people, new to wigs. So a lot of the questions seem very insignificant, but they're not. They are very important questions. So some of those questions are going to come up every week, and we do have those tutorials available for you. So like I said, make sure you follow us on Instagram at René Paris, at Texas Wig Fairy, on YouTube at René Paris, the YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe, hit the notification button, so that you know of all the up-and-coming sneak peeks and giveaways. So, okay, with that being said, I'm going to start off and I am going to show you. This is Scorpio. This is one of my most favorite styles. This is probably one of the very first styles that I had in the collection. This is Scorpio. This is probably one of my most favorite styles. It is a beautiful classic. It can be worn for very casual looks. You can do this after 5. You can do it during, it's just like your professional hair, your I want to play hair. And this is such a beautiful color. This is Moonstone. This is a new color. And I'm going to just tell you a little bit about the length of this. This is about 3.5 in the bang, about 9 inches in the back, about 9.7 in the crown, and on the sides about 6.25. And I just want you to see this look. Just beautiful. And I want you to see Moonstone. For those of you that love Illumina R, and you want to, and I know myself, like I have a really hard time letting go of Illumina R. This is a beautiful color to add to your collection. This is Moonstone. This is a really cool white, silver gray with creamy white gray tones and a very natural brown, kind of a medium brown root. A little bit, you know, it's just a beautiful color. And always remember when you're looking, I always try to set myself where you're going to see the color the most true to color. And when I say that, just remember that no matter what device you're looking at, whether it's an iPad, a computer, desktop, your phone, a screen, color varies just a little bit. So just remember that, please. But this is a really pretty natural, pretty true depiction of the color. So let me try to get closer to you. This is just absolutely beautiful. Again, this is Scorpio. This is color Moonstone, and this is from the Orchid Collection. Again, this is about 9 inches, Again, this piece is one of our classics. It's definitely always been a bestseller, and it's available in, I would say, over 15 colors. I know there's more, but I'm just gonna, in my head, I'm thinking of the 15 that I just absolutely love. But again, this is Moonstone. Absolutely adorable. It's a beautiful, beautiful, cool white, gray, silver that you definitely need to add to your collection. And this is, let me just take this off as I transition to the next style. This is going to be very, very cool. I'm going to turn this inside out so you can see this. This has elastic bands. And I know I do this all the time, but I just want to show you again, for those of you that are new to our Instagram, because I know that I worked with at least 30 of you in the past week that are new to Wigs, new to René Paris, new to the Orchid Collection, and I want you to see again the stretch that, and for a terminology for those of you that have been wearing wigs for a long time, this is for ventilation, and this is what I used back years ago we've called capless, meaning that it, you know, it's breathable, it has stretch to it. It's just absolutely great for this temperature. And again, like I was saying last week, we don't wear the same clothes during all the seasons, so I always just want to make sure that you understand we have different wigs that are comfortable for like different times of the year. And I know that that's new information for those of you that are new, but just remember, that's what we're here for. That's what we're here for. That's why we do this, so that you can get familiar with the different looks that we have. This is a beautiful color. Again, this is not the color that I would choose for myself, but this color looks beautiful on camera. This is Shadowed Custard, and this is a medium root, a medium, very, very natural brown root. This reminds me of like custard cream slices. It's a beautiful color with caramel undertones. It's beautiful. It's a classic razored, kind of a shag, beautiful haircut. Just a beautiful, beautiful look. Okay, so let me go over this one with you. This one is about 4.25 in the bang. I like a really, I always pull my bang down just a little bit more. You can definitely put it right about your hairline, but I like this nice swept over kind of bang. It's about 5.75 in the crown. It is about 13.25 in length. And again, this is a razored shag. This is definitely, the look of this is definitely to frame the face. Isn't this gorgeous? This is Serena from our Orchid Collection. Again, for those of you that have just joined, we are doing sneak peek. These will be available on Friday. And at the very end here, the fourth style is going to be what I like to call one of the styles that's definitely most requested color and style. But these are all beautiful colors for the summer. These are just beautiful. And don't forget, if you want to see how we put them up in braids, different updos, you know, because it's a little bit warmer, you may, after 5, want to pull it back on the side, add a few accessories, add a hat to it. Make sure you go to our YouTube channel. It's a very, very affordable, beautiful line, and we don't compromise in quality because we say more affordable. It's just one of our beautiful lines that's available. This is Shadowed Custard. I hope you can, I mean, look at those colors. Look at how beautiful that is. I mean, that just, again, it has caramel undertones. Just reminds me of like custard cream slices. Right there, you can definitely see how beautiful this color is. And it has a really natural soft brown root. Very, very lightweight. These are average size, basic construction. And like I said last week, any of these can be worn. They're very, very comfortable for all your various hair needs, your hair loss needs. They have adjustments. And I know I say this almost every time I teach a class, but these wigs are ready to wear, and they are designed with adjustments so that you do not have to wear any type of tape or glue. I can't tell you how important that is, because I know a lot of people who may not want to try something because of the fear. They've already been taught that they basically have to wear tape or glue or something to keep the wig in place, and that is not true. These wigs are what we call ready to wear, and I never put any kind of glue or tape. Okay, so next let me tell you about June. June is beautiful. June is like a beautiful layered, really, really beautiful style. This is going to be about 5.5 in the fringe, in the bang. This is more of a classic look, but it's available in several colors. Again, this is the Orchid Collection, available on Friday. I look like my Mama Bella. Okay, look at these beautiful layers. Okay, so this is Sandy Mink. I didn't want to get the color confused. Again, these are new colors. This is about 5.5 in the bang, the fringe, about 1.5 in the nape, and it doesn't have an extended nape. This is a very, very comfortable nape. About 6 overall. Has a really natural brown root. This is one of those styles that you could definitely wear professionally. You could wear it for fun. You could add a headband to it. You know I can add a headband to anything. You could create a few baby hairs, pull it back with a little clip. Again, this is really, really lightweight. This has, this again is like capless, has adjustments in the back. Let me show you the back of this and the side. This is like really soft layers. This has a really fine weave, like a really fine weave of colors. So like if you want something that really looks natural, you know, a lot of us don't like the heavy weaving. We don't want the colors really separated. This is like a cool cream blonde, really fine weave of colors. And this also looks very, very true to color in the monitor. I'm looking here and it looks very true to color. So again, this is from the Orchid Collection. I look so serious. I look so serious in this hair. It's beautiful though. It's a beautiful color. This is a beautiful color for the summertime. And it's also a really beautiful color for those of you that are trying to transition from like a full head of gray, but you're just not ready to just go all gray. You want to keep some of your creamy blondes in there. You want something that looks very, very natural, and it reminds me of like truffles. Does that make sense to you? So make sure you call your crown connection. That's what I like calling my girls, because they are my connection to the best-selling crowns. And you definitely need to have these in your collection. So if you need these for your boutique, make sure you're writing this down. If you need these for your collection, ladies, please write that down. And always remember, especially like Serena, I know we've talked about that several times, but Serena could be used by little young people. You know, there's a lot of young people that have called me for birthday hair, and that is an absolutely beautiful style for anyone maybe like 7 and up. And I say that because of measurements and the way they fit. This style just makes me happy when I put it on. They all do. You know, crowns for me are just like the best thing ever. I don't think I buy clothes anymore. I just buy hair. But this is absolutely gorgeous. This is Posh. This is one of my favorites. Isn't this just fun? Isn't this just gorgeous? Look how this just lights, it just lights me up. I look like an entirely different person. This is just one of those styles that you absolutely have to have for the summer, for fun. This is a style that you're gonna put on and you're gonna have a virtual gathering with your girlfriends. You can talk about how fabulous all these looks make you feel. And yes, it's one of the most interesting things when I sit someone down and I'm trying to wig on them, and you can just kind of see them starting to do this in the mirror, and they want to do selfies and they want photographs taken. How does this make you feel? How does this particular style make you feel? Isn't that great? So what do you think about this color? This is Aqua Turquoise. I don't think it needs a description. I think you just know. I think you just know that you absolutely have to have this in your collection. If you'll see here, and I gave you a description of all of them. This has lace front lace. I know everyone says it a little bit different. The most important thing is this is the most natural hairline. You know, it looks like it's growing from your skin here. And then here, it's got a lace part. So this looks very, very natural as well. This is about 11 inches, 4 inches in the nape. I grew an attitude. I had to just be silent for a minute. And then it's about 11 inches in the bangs. I know that you may like your wigs rooted, and we do have rooted available as well. Make sure you go to reneaparis.com to look at all our styles that do have root, a really natural root. But just remember, there are some of us that kind of in our collections want to have styles that maybe don't have a root, but I understand what you're saying. Yes, it is a fabulous color. So again, this is Posh. Please feel free to go to reneaparis.com to see what other colors Posh is available in. And I wanted to share with you that Posh is heat friendly. So when I was giving you the description of all the different fibers that we have in the Orchid Collection, this is heat friendly, high synthetic heat. And I'm gonna give you, you can use this, you can use heat up to 300, about 300. I always say about, because you have to remember that regardless, even if you're used to using direct heat on high heat synthetic, you have to be very, very careful because all implements retain heat differently, and 300 is, I'm just gonna go there. I wouldn't even hit 300. You don't need to. I've been able to achieve looks with much, I would say like 250 on some of my implements. So make sure that you test anytime that you're using a high heat synthetic. I would just do a test curl or back here, whatever it is that you're planning to do. I wouldn't do it in the front. Please don't do it in the front. And always make sure that you read the instructions, and always remember that implements retain heat differently. This is the only style that I have shown you today that is high heat synthetic. The only one. The other three styles, Orchid, the Serena, and June, those are not high heat styles. Okay, those are not high heat styles. This is the only one. So what do you think about the color, you guys? Isn't this great? Which one do you think I should leave on? It's tough, isn't it? It's just a tough decision. So that's why you have one from like 10 to 1, 1 to 3, 3 to 5, and then 3 to maybe 7, and then from 7 to 10, you have to have your wigs ready. I know you wig lovers know exactly what I'm talking about. And I want to thank you guys for everyone who tags us to show us your beautiful looks. This one is Posh. This one is Posh. This is an absolutely great style to add to your collection. And when I tell you it's very affordable, it's beautiful and affordable, I need you to call your Crown Connection, whoever it is that does your wig works, get a hold of them and make sure you find out how affordable this is, because it is. I just love it. Again, this is from the Orchid Collection. This is Posh. This is available in other colors. So make sure you get those phone calls in today so that you can get what you need. Okay, so I think most of you guys are liking the Posh. So I am going to end with that one. And if you ever have any questions, please feel free to drop them in the comments below, or you can DM. Make sure again that you please follow us on Instagram at René. Make sure you share the information so that your friends or anyone who may be considering a wig for the first time has that information available. Make sure again follow us at Instagram, at René, at Texas Wig Fairy. On YouTube, make sure you subscribe, hit the notification button so you will be first to know when we have sneak peeks, new products, giveaways, information, tutorials. Have a good afternoon. Don't get jaded, just call and order yours. See you later.